Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. I was just thinking, we've got stone coming in, but do we have enough stone coming in? I've got stone pouring in from over this side. The robots are busy moving everything in over there. I'm just moving my mouse around, trying to see what I can sort of go over so that I don't have the robots covered up. So I've got stone being brought into chests and then being brought down over to here. I do not have anything in the way of stored landfill over here at the moment. That is still waiting. We don't have anything here at all being stored. That's stuff that we've definitely got to be working on. Right, those are going through. That is not currently doing anything because this one is very slow moving everything off. So really, the only way that I can improve that is if I was to get a second one of them. If I was to put a splitter on here and then put another one into that chest in there. Somehow, some way. That might work. Although it's not really going to make any difference. I'll leave it like that. I'm happy with it working like that. It does work fairly well. But I've got a shortage of copper, so I'm wondering if I should come down here and start extracting this copper down here. I know I've got that patch, but that's pretty much in line with our main robo highway over there, so I kind of want to use it for that a little bit later on. Or I could just set another one up over here, because there's only a short extension out, and then I could get that one going. And it would be nice to be able to extract that one fully. So I think maybe we will run up there and we'll do that one. But that means that we're going to get another station up and running first. Plus, I'm going to want more landfill. Which really, in order to do that, I want more stone. There's 15 million stone there. 75 stone, 32 million, 59 million. I got patches of stone over here that we could venture over this side and get. Plus more stone. I got loads. This area here is rich with stone. And then I got a massive, great big pile of stone up there. And another one up there. So maybe I should think about extending this track all the way out over. Now, that would work because the train would come out and it would go across this way. And then it would gather up what it wants. And it would come back onto this track. It would go through and it would just go around that loop there and then go into the station. That would be okay. That would work just fine. And it's just a question of getting this over to this side so that we can start doing the extraction work. And also making sure that we've got an appropriate network of these all over the place. So we'll start putting a few more of these down. I'll put one lot there like that. And then I'll put another lot there, like that. I want to make sure that we've got all the appropriate ones all in place. Let's go over again. And drop that down into there. So I don't want to go any further than that. That's as far as we go at the moment. And we'll let the robots come up and just fill that bit in. I've got still 19,999. I got one missing. Have I still got one missing? Oh, they haven't brought these two down. Oh, I know why. It's because it doesn't actually... It's not actually in the area of work. So I'm going to need to change that area of work. One of them was put in there, because that is in the correct area of work. So I'm going to need to put one there, like that. And then one there, like that. And that will join them together, so then that will connect that bit up. Then they'll come over and they'll connect that bit up, and that's going to get the final robot. That shouldn't take too much for them to do. They'll get that bit going. This stone here, whilst it's working great, it is a little bit slow loading up, but I mean, it's doing all right. So yeah, stone might be the next thing. If we get more stone, we can get more landfill running. Now, at the moment, the landfill is being taken away from here, and it's being put in the chests that I've got up here. I've actually put them up the top somewhere. Let's have a look along here. I put a line of them up here somewhere. Or did I put them on the top of this bit? I'm looking to see the little pattern. Well, I've still got some down here. Right down the bottom. But I thought I went and put a copy of that one up here somewhere. So that I had them closer to the top side of it all. Maybe I didn't. It's not that. It's entirely possible that I didn't. I meant to, but I didn't actually do it. Oh well. Right, never mind. Let's actually... We'll start putting down the landfill, I think. I did request landfill to be put down over this, so that that one... Yeah, that's all done. That's exactly how it should have been. And I will just use this, and we will remove that bit of timber off of there. Then I had more over here, which I can remove all of that timber off of there now, like that. I don't think there's anything else that I need to do in the way of timber. That's all good over there. Come over to this side. There's a couple pieces of timber right on there, and then there's a piece on there that needs to go. And then I've got the main areas of timber over this side that we will also need to remove. Except I'm not going to worry about them just yet. Okay, there's that bit done. So next, I want to go to landfill. And I want to take it up to that point right there. And then that's going to go right back over as far as it can go. And I'm going to go all... Oops, I moved. See that? You cannot move. Ever so sensitive, this thing. Absolutely cannot move. So take that all the way over to there. That's perfect. And then I'm going to run that all the way back over this way. Keep going. Still more over to there, like that. And then one more bit all the way along there. That is a lot of landfill. Like, seriously, that is a huge, huge chunk of landfill that I have just asked to be filled in all the way through there. That is going to take a fair bit of doing, but it will do it. It'll take its time. Now, hang on. Where did all of those robots just go? They've just gone to that point. They are going all the way down here, so this is the only one that I've got. Where is it? There. That's the only one I've got at the moment. I don't have any more of them. Not by the look of it, but look at where all these robots were headed. They've come over here. Unless they're not going anywhere else, are they? No. That is exactly where they're going. They're all running down. Yes, okay. So that is the only point that I've got. And I thought maybe I had an extra one up here. I'm thinking that I should have an extra one up there. It's going to make life a little bit easier. I really thought I had another one. Oh, that's alright. I can get another one of these. We'll copy that out and we'll move it. I genuinely thought that I'd already done that. Right. Let's copy you. And I'll run you up here. Like this. And... Ooh. I'm going to put this one north side of the copper. I'm going to drop that right in there. That's going to be the perfect spot for that. Oh. I knew I had one. I absolutely knew I had one. Right, let's get rid of that. That can go. I don't need that. I knew I had one. Look, it's right there. See? Right there. I've got one right there. And I absolutely knew that I had one. I said, didn't I? And I was looking around and I couldn't find it, but I was still looking around for it. Landfill is now minus 59. So I've used up all of the landfill that I've got, which means that if I want to get more landfill going over this way so that I can build more stations for stone over on this side, it's going to take a little bit longer. I would like to... I still want to do this, but... like, we've just gone and got the train so that we've got more stone coming back so that we can make more landfill. I want yet more landfill being made. But what I also want to do is not get run over, for a start. I want to head back over here, and the actual landfill production, because I've still got... I've got a massive amount of landfill that I'm wanting to make. I've got a huge, huge quantity of landfill that I actually want to make. And In order to be able to make that properly, I'm thinking that we kind of want to do something with this, but do I just want to copy and paste that so that I duplicate that and then have an extra bit so that we keep this one running and then we keep the next one running as well? It's going fairly quickly. I don't think it's going fast enough, to be honest. I think it could do better than that. Let's go in here for a minute. Insert a capacity bonus. I've only got so many of those. This isn't an infinite one. So I've only got so many of those. So the capacity bonus, it gets up to a certain point and then that's it. Capacity +2. So that will speed things up a bit. Alright, we'll run that. It is 2,000. Cannot insert wood, player's inventory full. Oh. Okay, not quite. Oh, I accidentally pressed T. If you press T, no, not T, Y, it opens up the console. You don't want to open up the console. So yeah, that was my mistake. Right. That's running away with all of the landfill over there. Yeah, do I copy this? No, I'm not going to copy that out. I'm going to leave that as it is. The stone is pouring through here as rapidly as we possibly can. So I don't think we're going to shift that any faster. And it's not like I've got a surplus of stone at the moment. Well, I've got a little bit of a surplus of stone. I've got 16,000 there. So maybe I should duplicate this. And then we'll be able to get landfill down. Because landfill is something that's slowing us down a bit, isn't it? How should we do this? What do you reckon? Putting that through. I mean, it's running slow at the moment because I got a bit of a power shortage, but that's to be expected because I've got most of my robots flying at the moment. No, I don't. Okay, it's just because I've got a shower shortage. I got a shower shortage and a power shortage at the same time, which is never good. You never really want that because you start to smell and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking I definitely want to repeat this. So what have I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. In fact, I'm just going to go for a copy and paste on this one. And then there. Right, that's a simple copy and paste. I'm going to bring that underneath and I'm going to dump that down there. That one's going to go right there. I'm going to move it over a little bit. No, I'm not. I'm going to try and line it up exactly with the other one. Is that lined up exactly? I think so. Right, I'll drop that in there. So then we will see if we've got any wires. I've got some red wires going through. I've got some green wires going through. And it will just let us know if we've got everything we need. It's those combinators there, the arithmetic combinators. I know that I did have 1 or 2 of them in storage, but I don't remember how many. That's all that we need to find out, is how many of those we've got. It doesn't look like I got any of the arithmetic things in here. It does look like the green and red wires have all been put in place. Just been sat waiting for it just for a minute to see if we do have... Yeah, see, I've got green and red wires right there, so I've got some of those in storage still. So those bits are alright. So it's these here. I need 8 of those. The arithmetic combinators. So we'll make 8 arithmetic combinators. Which is those. So you've got deciders, you've got constants. So I want 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Drop 8 of those in. And I have now doubled my output of... doubled my output of landfill. That's good. So doubling the output of landfill means that we will, in turn, be able to go and do a few things. One is I do need another massive boost to the solar power up there, which is what we're going to be working on in a minute. Once all that has been put all the way across there, then when the solar is being put down over there, what we'll also be able to do is put out a whole load of landfill around here, which is going to be really handy, because that means then we'll be able to properly expand the oil. I love this whole idea of the oil, but that's the wrong place. And I don't want to drop it there. I want to put it in the right place to start with, because otherwise we're just going to end up having to rip it all up and move it again. And I've got a lot of things that I still need to rip up and move. So I don't really want the landfill to be more stuff that's got to be... not the land... I don't really want the oil to be more stuff that's got to be all torn up and moved. I'd rather just leave it as it is, and we can carry on and do something else. Do something more useful with our time. Right. There's another layer of those gone in. Might not get everything down there, but they should get most of it. Running around and they will do all of that. What I'm also going to do is, finally, I'm going to clear this lot. We've got trees and stuff over here that need to be cleared. And I've also got roboports and stuff that we haven't put down over here. So I'm going to do that. I did use that as an area for doing a bit of work on in the past. But I'm no longer going to use it for that. So I'm just going to go up through here. Like that. And put that down. And then I'm going to go up a little bit further. And that can't put anything else down onto there. So we will go onto here. Can't put anything else down onto that one. Go onto here. I can drop in a little bit extra in there for an extra bit of grid. So we'll put all of that in there. So there I've got a load of grid going into there. And then as soon as that has been put down in place and done properly, I will then remove all of the trees from this part of the island. They can all be taken out. And then once those have been done, everything else should be all tickety-boo and easy. Now, one other thing I do want to do is I want to look up here. And yes, see, they're putting radars down for the most part. It's just some radars, they're just refusing to bring them down. That one and that one, for example. Why aren't they bringing that radar down to there? I'm going to deconstruct that radar. And I've also deconstructed that one by mistake. I'm going to deconstruct that radar down here as well. That one's going to go. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to put that in. And I'm going to request it again. So I've now got a radar in there and I got a radar over there. Let's see if they actually put them down. I'm hoping they will. I'm hoping that they will see sense and they will put down the radars where the radars are supposed to go. The roboports have all been put in, but the radars have not. Is there something about the radars that they're not... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wonder... Have I got... I do. That's what it is. They're over here, look. They're all the way up over here. I've got radars all the way up there, and I've got radars down here. If I've got radars over here... They're picking them up. And I need them down here. They're stuck. That's what it is. There. That's what it is. They're stuck. They can't make it all the way across. They're getting stuck because they're picking up the radars from that side. They're going over to that one there, and then they're flying all the way across, and they're not getting halfway because they're coming down here, and they're not making it. So I've actually got to extend this bit out a little bit. We've got to get some more landfill. What's the best way to do this? I think I'm just going to have to wait. I'm just going to have to leave them doing their little floaty bit for a while. There's not a lot else I can do to help them out with that. But one thing that I can do, as I'm in my own base, is I can go over here and we can go and find our radars. Radar construction. And I'm going to increase the number that I'm asking for. That's what we need to do. We need to change that bit around just a little tiny bit. A little tiny tweak to production there. And there's nothing to do with that. Where is it? There it is. Right, there is production and right there. And I've said a constant number of 50 or less. That's not a great deal, is it? So we're going to change... Hang on, wait a minute. How many radars do you have in a stack? That's got to be the first thing I need to find out. So let me go here and I'll make another 10 of them. 10. Okay, so I can... Let's make another 10. I can definitely have at least 10 in a stack. There's 20. Right, looks... I would say that we'd probably get 15... I'd say that, at a guess, we get... Okay, they're already being whisked away. I would say at a guess we get 50 in a stack. So, if we get 50 in a stack, then one line along there is going to be 500. That's 1,000. So, I'm going to go for 2,000. That's the number I'm going to set. I'm going to set a number of 2,000 of those. Because they make them pretty quick. Actually, they make them really quick. Goodness me. Good gravy. Look at that. Look at them fly. Takes quite a bit. No, it's 5 gear wheels, 10 iron plates. So we need more materials in here. That's got to go up to 200 there. That can stay, actually. What are you? 5, 5, and 10. Ah, right, okay. Well, in which case, that's got to go to 100. We'll put 100 of them in there, and we'll put 100 of them in there. Like that. That's going to increase the numbers that are running through. This capacity bonus up here is almost done. Now, I have been a bit slow with putting anything through. So right now, we've got some purple science that's being made. Where is my purple science? Right here. We've got purple science being made over here, and it is going through fairly slowly. So I've got productivity level 2s on there. I need level 1s in order to make it. I want to change that up to level 3s. It would be altogether better if I could change those to level 3s. These here are all running flat out, as are all of those. And then it slows down a little bit up here. So we've got everything that we need in order to make them. Including, I think that, yeah, we got the processing units as well. They're all coming through now. So I've got all of the materials. It's just that I actually need more of the factories in order to be able to produce everything. But the numbers are dropping. I've got just over 1,000 now for the productivity modules and 1,500 for the other ones. Looking in here, it's the purple ones that we are waiting on. Those are definitely the ones that we're waiting on up through here. We'll come back to that. That's doing okay, and this one is doing okay up here as well. Those are coming through fairly quickly. The only real thing that I want to do is move that around a bit, and then so that I can expand out that productions. We can work this out, actually. Let's have a look. Right, if you go into here, that one takes 15 seconds to make. That one takes 30 seconds to make, and it needs 4 of those. So 2 factories making those will make enough to produce in the factories for 1 of those. 2 of those take 30 seconds to produce the 4 that is needed for that one. Right? So 2 to every one of them. And then this one here is 60 seconds, and it requires 5 of those. So we need 2 of those to make for that one. And then we want 1 more besides. So what we actually want is we want 2 of those for each one of those. We want 5 of those for each 2 of those. Yes. 5 of them for 2 of them. And then those are 2 to 1. Right. So I've got 1, 2. I got 6 of these here, which means I need 5 of those for every 2 of them in order to keep everything running very smoothly. So with 6 of them, that means I need 30 of these, which is an awful lot. Okay, so I need a lot more space. That's the thing with this. Everything I do, every little change I make, I need to go and shunt everything round so that I can make a load more space. If I bring that out over here, I gotta... Actually, that would be fine. We could put it down here, and we've still got close enough to everything to be able to run it all. So I think that would work out just fine. So first of all, we will... I'm going to copy that lot there. I'm going to copy that line there. I'm going to bring that line over here, and I'm going to drop that line right down there like that. Okay, so if I want 30, I need 60 of these. In order to be able to do this properly, I need 60 of them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no way I'm going to have 60 of them, is there? So if I go like that, and that makes 10 right there, I'll then run back over this side, and I will get rid of this lot. Deconstruct. So I will go like that, and eliminate that little heap. Right. Little heap eliminated. Actually, you know what I can do? I can simply come back over this side. There's a few construction robots there. Just going to run around and do something. I'll tell you what. As they've already probably moved all of this over, and I'm going to want to be able to get up here pretty soon. Let's drop in another lot of these. Go through, and then another lot there. I don't think I'm going to need any more than that. Nope. Right. There's another lot of those dropped in. Then I'm going to go with copy, and I'm going to copy out that little lot there. Right. Because then I can cycle through them when I come over to this side. So let's go down here, and then I want to go to copy again, and I want to copy that bit. And then I want to come over to here, and that I can't quite go out that far. Right, let's remove some of this. Take that one out. And then remove those. Excellent. Keep them out of the way. And then I want to go to paste. And I'll bring that over to there. So that's going to be 17. That's going to be 18 of them there. And then I'll do that again, so we end up with 36 of these. Alright, I dropped that in. There's 36 of them. I could go and get some more, but I don't really think I need to be honest. And then I want to go to paste again, and then this time what we do is we go shift and then scroll. So I've got that original recipe right there. And that one I'm going to drop here. Actually, you know what? I can just bring that one up like that. I'm gonna copy that one out again. So go paste. And do that one, and I'm going to do another line of these. So I'm going to put one there. And one there. There. So I've got 3 lines of those, because those are being used in the manufacture of some of the science packs as well. So it's not going to hurt just to have a few extra in there. And then I will go back to paste again, and go with that paste. And then this one is going to go right there like that. And I need to have some more of those. And that one is going to be fairly simple to do as well. I'm just going to take that, and I'm going to copy it out over onto this side. Let's get rid of that one. And then I can go... No, I want to go to paste. And I can just drop that bit down there. And I can drop that bit down there as well. Right. So I've got a longer line of those. How many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 18 of them for the 6 of those up there. It's not ideal, not really, but I'd say that's pretty good. 15 of these. 15 of these here would be ideal for... Is it 3 of them? Yeah, 3 of them. So yeah, it's not going to quite have those running flat out at the moment, but I mean, I've got speed modules scheduled to be put into all of them, so it's definitely going to help. And then... Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1,000,000 minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.